Love you 3,000.
Ano habak 3,000 from
Love
UAE.
you
So, Idol 3,000.
Ti amo 3,000.
Para kami dahil 3,000.
Welcome to another edition of Coach Miranda Miner's Daily Technical Charting, Fundamentals, Improvement of Trading Quotient, and everything about crypto all in one channel. Hi guys, this is Coach Miranda Miner and this is my promised video sa lahat kasi kanina medyo may problema tayo in terms of our PLDT connections and I apologize for that. So our topic for today is about ano ba ang nagmo-move sa market ngayon? Why is the market all of a sudden on a green trajectory? And what is driving that? Is that actually sustainable and what are the things that we need to consider? Alright, so isang mabilis na pasada sa presyo ng ating mga coins. Dow Jones 1.24 positive, Nasdaq 2.72, SPX 500 1.74, US oil, nakita niyo po niyo itong analysis natin kanina. US oil, there's actually a retracement of almost 27.42%. No? At all the stocks, Apple, Facebook, Google, Netflix, PayPal, Tesla, are all green. Ang ating coins are actually positive as well, karamihan po, if you will notice in the table sa ating screen. And of course, if you look at NEO, ang ating coin, no, or stock, no, sa China, meron silang, if you look at the one-day performance, meron itong sobrang napakagandang kandila. Take a look at this candle. No? Ano nag-drive ng araw na yan? What drove that? I'm going to discuss to all of you in a few. Even Tencent grew to almost 26%. Look at this candle. What is driving that? Mukhang isang araw lang yan. Ano yung nag-drive dyan? I will tell you maya-maya. No, and it kind of created a ripple effect in the market because 2 hours from now, if Federal Reserve will already do their announcement, and bakit kahit may ganong threat, why is the market still positive? Even the Asian market is actually positive across the board. The major reason kung bakit po iyan ganyan is because of this Iran nuclear deal. No? So, for the first time in many weeks, bumaba po ng $100 si oil, si US oil. And if you will notice, guys, from $130 almost, ito po ay bumaba na ng almost $93. What has happened here? So, what has happened, and nilabas ko po ito sa Twitter natin, you always need to follow me in Twitter. What has happened here actually, guys, is that nagkaroon po ng pag-uusap ngayon ang US and they're actually trying to reopen the nuclear negotiations with Iran because there's actually a nuclear deal on 2015 to kind of stop that a little bit. Tapos in return, tatanggalin ng US ang sanction niya with Iran and Iran now could become another global producer, including US, of its oil. So kumbaga naging middle child issue itong si Russia na sabi niya parang gusto niya sabihin na okay, so don't supply me any oil, it's okay, pero I'll go to Iran. And dahil nung lumabas yung issue na yon, doon nagsipagbentahan ngayon yung yung mga nagtitrade ngayon ng crude oil sa merkado. And because there was a massive sell-off, everyone kept on selling their oil reserves and obviously their trades rather. Bumagsak yung presyo sa oil sa world market. And ang iisipin po ng mga tao is even if there's actually an impending 25 basis points increase in our inflation, or sorry, in our interest rates to manage inflation, you need to remember that people are probably thinking, nakapresyo na yan, naka-priced in na yan eh. No? In the past 3 months, ang maganda ngayon, pag bumaba yung presyo ng oil, the global commodity prices including food and other commodities will go even lower because the price of oil, which is obviously a big driver of inflation, is already on a retracement. So bumababa yung presyo ng oil, bababa, parang sa Pilipinas, bababa yung presyo ng gasolina, hindi na hindi na hingi ng increase ng sahod ang mga manggagawa at kung mga ano-ano pang epekto sa ekonomiya natin. So at the end of the day, from a global perspective, even if there is an inflation impending to be managed by increasing interest rates, the market did not bother because they believe that the US oil right now has significantly improved from $130 per liter crude oil to almost north of $90 na lang. Okay? So aside from that, itong si China, naglabas siya ng magandang news. Kumbaga si Big Brother China, nagbagsakan yung mga stocks ng Chinese market or ng Hong Kong market. Lahat ng mga tinitrade ng mga Hong Kong stocks like Tencent, no, which I discussed kahapon sa live natin, all of that na tinitrade in NYSE, biglang nagsipagbaligtaran ng performance simply because China said they're going to work on stabilizing the stock market in Q1. So very, very motherhood statement. Sabi dito, they concluded the Wednesday meeting it would take concrete actions to boost the economy in the first quarter. So with that said, inisip ng mga traders, oy, magandang news ito. I will now be bullish and be buying more stocks. So if you will notice, that created a very long candle on majority of the Chinese stocks, including Baba. No, so if you go and look for Baba, this one, take a look at Alibaba. Take a look at this candle, guys. Right. So this candle, obviously, the reason for that is it's actually affected by the government of China pronouncements, no, and so on and so forth. So in a nutshell, please make sure that you always follow my live para you are updated on everything that's actually happening in the market. At bakit po bigla nagbabaliktad ang sentimento di asukal, no, ng market natin. And I will make sure na you are updated, you know what's happening, and I will make sure, no, that you are up to speed, no. And as what I've said, a little bit of charting muna tayo in our Bitcoin performance of the day. Let's actually go back to our 4 hours for now. So you need to remember on a big picture trading, okay, in a big picture trading rather, let me just try to delete this real quick. So in a big picture trading, so the performance of our coin, there's still actually an impending trend resistance po dito. So wag po tayong, actually, mag-antay na lang tayo. No? I think potentially pwedeng ma-retest tong resistance na ito. But there is actually a resistance from swing high to swing low gagawa ng 618 dito. You need to get that. You need to remember that. And of course, aside from that, no, tatama rin sa trend resistance dito. Pwede maging resistance po yan. So, ang question talaga natin is this swing going to penetrate this particular trend line? No? So, we need to see if the market can penetrate that. The market is the positivity in the market right now can help deliver, no, can actually help deliver this particular trend if this needs to go even higher. But of course, you need to remember the two major price points are going to be 44,658 and 37,846. So within this area, potentially magkaroon ng consistent correction area and support areas. In case the 37 gets broken, ito pong sasalo sa ilalim. Ito po. Itong linya na to. Okay? This one, pwedeng sumalo at this one. And of course, pag ito nabasag, pwede itong magkaroon ng correction through this area. Okay, kung mabasag itong trend line na ito, this one can potentially also be a correction, technical resistance or a Fibonacci resistance line. Okay? Some of our bullish coins for today, tingnan po natin ng mabilis. Okay, of course, sabi ko nga, Baba, Alibaba, Neo, and Tencent all are both on the 20 or 2,000 basis points improvement. Grabe, ang laki, no? Talaga nag-ceiling play lahat sila because of that news of China helping, no? Of course, we are seeing some of our NFTs like Sand on a bullish trajectory at almost 8%. Ang pinaka least performing naman will be, of course, Rune. Itong Rune kasi matagal na itong oversold. Sinabi ko na sa inyo to ha. Meron ka ng, nagkaroon ng correction area here. Tinuro na po natin sa inyo yan. Sinabi ko po na meron po tayo ditong area of support. So, dapat po nagawa nyo na po ito kasi this is potentially maganda po ito, no, na gawing case study sa if you really are doing our system. Meron akong video dito na ginawa, ha? So if you really are doing and following our system, for sure, na sana nakuha mo ito, no? Sana nakuha mo itong trend breakdown na ito. So congratulations to all of you. Alright, let's look at Luna. Luna, there is a common support line. Of course, pwede kang sumalo sa 618. Pag ganito, nakakita kayo ng ganyan, dito nyo nang abangan sa 618 yan. No, do not catch a falling knife. Ika nga. Okay? Yun muna. Of course, let's look at even PSEI is bagsak din. No? Bagsak din po ang PSEI. Although meron kang tinatawag na resistance at 7026. Actually, nag-correct nga yata doon. No? Tingnan po natin. Ayan. So mukhang doon talaga siya nagkaroon ng paghinto. So again, you can use our system to any different markets. No? Yun muna guys. Let's all. I will be waiting for the 2 o'clock meeting of the Federal Reserve Committee. But of course, I hope natutunan nyo today ano po yung driver but green ng ating market, and I hope that kind of gives you another fundamental analysis. All right. With that said, I love you, Miranda, and thank you so much po.